Hello, everybody. Hey, y'all. We've been busy. We've been working. Hope everybody's doing well. This virus stuff going around and whatnot. We've been just staying here, trying to get everybody to stay at home. You know, when they say, don't go out and run, don't go out and run. You know, if you got to go somewhere and get something, do it. Do it and get back home. That's what I've been doing. We have been busy, and I know y'all been wanting to see this. So I finally got some of these lawnmowers knocked out. So we're working on Aaron Rebicki's SP81 again, and I'm installing the crank seal. I was working on doing it, and then I thought, well, heck, I need to be filming this, so I turned the camera on because I've been so busy and not doing something here and doing something there that I forget sometimes what I need to be doing. There we go. I just turn around and press that seal in with the arbor press. See? Nice, new, pretty. And y'all, I'm trying a little something different with the camera. So usually the camera is on this side of the phone, and now it's over here on this side. So if I go to show y'all something and I point the wrong side of the camera, I've turned the camera around to see if the shot looks a little bit different. And so far, it does appear to be. I already replaced that little seal. I went and popped it out and popped it back in there. The autofocus on this camera has started working again since I updated the phone. And I have not figured out how to turn it off again. The first time it took me a while to turn it off. And now, for some reason, I don't know exactly how to turn it off again for whatever reason. But I don't. Hopefully y'all understand. Trying to start this seal up on the lip. These seals right here are snug. And sometimes you got to reach in there with a screwdriver. But you don't want a sharp screwdriver. Make sure your screwdriver's not sharp. I know that screwdriver's not because I polished it down just for doing stuff like this. So, you know, that way I'm not just throwing it up in there and ruining something. You can still ruin it even if you've practiced it. But patience and caution are two things that need to be exercised greatly. We've got his porting done. It's been sitting back here in the box, so I'm going to wipe it out. Trying to fix it where y'all can see everything the best. I was trying to film some yesterday and I couldn't get it done because it just would not cooperate. We were working on a lawnmower and everything that could go wrong did go wrong, so I couldn't make a decent video out of it, so I just stopped it and deleted it. But there we go. We're going to see if we can get this stuck back together. We've got a lot more customers coming in and out now than usual because the summertime is starting to break here. If y'all hear me coughing or sneezing or anything, just know that our trees are already blooming. We've got pollen everywhere. It's been in the 70s and the 80s. It's been hot. The last 2 days have been nice, But before that, it was in the 80s, 2 or 3 days in a row. It was miserable. And I know some of y'all still got snow, and y'all really don't want no more snow, and we're hot, and we really don't want no more hot. I don't anyway. This is a little bit of Permatex Ultra Gray, because every time I do one of these, people ask what I use. It's the non-moto seal. Come on, camera. Yeah. Ultra Gray Advanced Formula or whatever. It's not moto seal. They have two kinds. They have the moto seal and the not moto seal. The moto seal is a little thinner and doesn't harden. This actually does, and I like this better. I mean, you can use the moto seal because I used it for years until I found out that they made this. And then when I found out they made this, I stopped using the moto seal and went to this because it lays in there better. Sometimes if you're working with one of them, it's real aggravating to put together and it takes you a little bit of time. That moto seal will run off from where you put it. And this doesn't. I thought I had most all of that cleaned out of there. It's just a piece or two. I'm still going to wipe it off. Look at me. I didn't even get that out of there like that. Oh, well. That's why I wipe it all off as I go. There we go. We're just going to put a little thin coat on each side. That way if there's parts that don't exactly line up and you don't get no sealer on one side, you get it on the other side. Because some of them are like that. But you just want to, you don't want to put a whole gob on there. You just take your fingers and spread it out a little bit. It'll be fine. This one's got a pin in the bottom, so it's a little bit harder, but I just rub it past the pin and around the pin. Just try to make sure everything looks like it's sealed good and coated. We really ain't trying to get in no hurry of doing this. We're just trying to get her put back together because everything's taking its time to get everything situated. And I'll lube the cylinder and I'll lube them rings a little bit just before I turn the camera on. That sits down there like so. Now we got to make sure when you set this down on there, see that pin? There's a hole in the bearing. You can see that black spot right there in the bearing. You got to make sure that pin goes in that hole. And it's not always. There we go. You see the gap close up right there. You just got to be easy with it. You don't want to beat the far out of it. Because if you beat it up and it ain't in place, you liable to break something. that in mind. And we got a nice little ring of sealer protruding all the way around, so bind the bearings around the block. That means it's sealed up nice, and we shouldn't have any leaks, because you will have leaks on these if you are not cautious. They are bad about it, and I ain't even kidding. Whatever you do, don't forget to put these 4 bolts back in here. Because it can be quite troublesome. There was people kept messaging me, wanting to see this saw, and I kept telling them, it's not together yet. They're like, we want to see Aaron's saw. Like, it ain't done. I can't show it to you if it ain't done. But I think y'all might be able to see this a little better. I hope whenever y'all go in your comments, you watch this video, let me know if you like this better. You know, some people suggested going up over my head, stuff like that. I mean, I can do that. I just figured y'all wanted to look at me while I was working. If you don't, let me know. Joking, kidding around and stuff like that, that's all fine, well and good. If y'all, you know, when we do the more, what am I trying to say? The videos where I try to show you something in particular, I try to get those in closer. And not like the ones where we're just basically building a saw or something like that. You've seen me do this before. So I don't try to get in and do no, you know, just stupendous filming, trying to get just everything in there. Because y'all seen me do this, and it's no big deal or secret of what I'm doing. Of course, I also do forget that a lot of times we have new subscribers that are watching for the first time, and they don't know what's going on. But hopefully, most of those will go back and watch the other videos too, because we got some real good content in the earlier videos. Lots of porting, just saw building in general. I'm going to film a video here in just a little bit and maybe post it today of how to change a rod on a 1010, a 700, ProMac 55, 800, 805, 850, you know, any of the Macs. I'm going to show you how I do it. You can do it with a vise and a bolt, but I'm not going to do it that way because I don't have anybody here to help me. I'm going to show you how I do it with an arbor press. If you've got a vise and stuff like this, you'll figure out how to do it, because it's not that different. Now we've got the bottom end put together. There's the bottom. And I figured we'd go ahead and put the muffler. We're going to put the muffler on. I was going to try to make a solid 20 minutes out of this one. That way y'all be, hold on, come in. Got somebody, we have a visitor.
Howdy, sir.
Come on in, we're filming.
Pull your door back down?
Yeah, pull the door back down. Come on. Hurry up and get this muffler on here right quick.
Yeah, boy.
I'm putting the muffler on. I'm filming for the lovely people in YouTube land. We're making a video on how to put this saw back together, or while we're putting this saw back together. So, yeah. Yes, sir. We are recording right now. We ain't live, but we're recording. Oh, I don't edit. I just explained to them what we were doing here. We're sticking this muffler back on here. And hopefully I'm going to put we're going to put the muffler back on. And we're going to stick the flywheel and the clutch on. Well, we're going to stick the flywheel on. We can't put the clutch on this one yet. No. I shouldn't even put the flywheel on. Y'all, I think I might just go ahead and stop it now because I was going to put the flywheel on, but I remember we're converting this one over from points to electronic ignition. So if y'all want to see that, I'm going to go ahead and stop the film now, and we'll start back by doing that. So I'll see y'all on the next one. Bellhopper out.